7 on the 24. Jay Crowder misses, but Iguodala right there, playing in it for the first time.
And that's one thing Tyler Hero has to tighten up, is his turnover game right there. Careless with the ball in transition.
Davis has Butler on him. Crowder comes to double team. Kuzma kicks it out in the corner. Caldwell Pope for 3.
But coach is awful.
I didn't like how Crowder double teamed. He was sort of like non-aggressive as Hero drives and misses. Hope to have the wide open 3.
And we see the zone of the Miami Heat, which has been so effective, especially in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Caldwell Pope, same spot, same result. Back-to-back 3 in every possible way. Bravo to all our colleagues.
Absolutely historic what they were able to pull off.
Crowder gets a look from the left side, and Jay Crowder off to an excellent start.
But it all started with Duncan Robinson's pass against a double team as Davis answers with a drive with James resting.
Robinson misses the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope not expecting
on in the series, but still a good
point shooter. Frank Vogel says he's accepted. There's Duncan Robinson, fires and misses his second three-pointer. Alex Caruso, who's been such a spark off the bench, brings it up the floor. Caldwell Pope, another 3. That one way off. Davis the rebound. As a coach, when do you match with bigger guys or make them
have in their transition game?
And as you mentioned earlier, 50 of 55 from the line. That's an incredible. James back in. Solomon Hill has checked in. He's guarding Davis on that possession off the switch for Miami in his role.
And I thought he did
the longest primes in sports history. Did a tough shot, but then they turn it over. James with the steal, throws it up. Davis back up, and this time able to finish one of the finals. Rondo out to Davis. Alex Caruso for 3, rattles that one in.
We'll execute better. We just have to be a lot more intentional and a little bit less casual, obviously.
It feels like the biggest.
It's going to be a battle of contrasting styles. So there's going to be give and take both ways on that, and that's why your efficiency, is so important.
We'll look for that as the game goes on. Thank you, Eric. Back to you, Mike.
All right, Rachel. After Dragic knocks it down the other end, Kyle Kuzma connects in the conference finals. An excellent rebounder for his position. Now drives and banks it home. His first field goal. 9 points to lead the Heat in scoring. Little Euro step. Kuzma's size bothered him a bit. Rondo, they leave him open, and he hits the 3. Rajon Rondo from downtown.
Frank Vogel, he said he doesn't like the nickname Playoff Rondo because it's disrespectful. He said this guy has been big-time player for us all year long.
Rondo himself hates the nickname, but it fits. He has been better in almost every playoff series he's had over the regular season. Nice advance pass, and Dragic lays it in. Oh, Dragic with 6 points. Dragic has been their leading scorer in these playoffs overall. Rondo trying to see an earlier start, tip-off shortly after when he was with the Minneapolis Lakers, is the only other one. Hero on the drive, kicks it out in the corner, and Jimmy Butler knocks down the 3. He doesn't work through that.
The Dodgers started in Brooklyn. Why are you hating on locations?
I'm not hating. I'm saying it's not the same organization.
Caruso throws it down. LeBron James sets up one of his favorite teammates. Minutes gone by here in the second. Tyler Hero. Three-pointer is good. That's their 6th three-pointer. They're 6 for 30. James drives. Layup, miss it. He thought he was fouled. A little bit of a hobble as he comes up the floor. Caruso pokes it out of bounds.
LA wins in the paint. As Hero, I think, banks in a 3.
It looked like it would have really any signs of slowing down. Butler guarding James. Danny Green hits the 3. Danny Green also looking to win his 3rd championship.
Score when you throw it in the low post. You can run action, so Caruso curls. Green comes back off of Morris's screen, and he gets a knockdown 3.
5 turnovers for both teams. Green, little hesitation. Now drives. Nice pass out to Davis for three. That's a difficult pass with his offhand.
And many guys who make threes and get to the free throw line.
Tyler Hero couldn't finish. Ball was almost batted back to him, but he had his back to it. As James in the front court now for the Lakers. Caruso fakes, drives, switches hands, flips it up and banks it in. Sweet move from Alex Caruso.
Frank Vogel went to the bench and they rewarded the confidence that the coach has in him. Alex Caruso, outstanding on the defensive end and offensively, putting his head down and making a play. Lakers up 6.
Different third guy every night. That's been the way it's played out here in these playoffs. Dragic into Adebayo. Contested well, and Davis the rebound.
James again taking a rest here, and as Mark pointed out, the bench of the Lakers has absolutely dominated the bench of the Heat.
7 for Rondo. 7 for Caruso. Danny Green puts it on the floor, goes right at Adebayo, rattles that one in. Dragic blocked by Davis. Here comes Rondo. Rondo always keeping his dribble alive. Now throws it into Davis. Iguodala's guarding him. Davis up top. Markieff Morris. That's a three. 13 straight points by the Lakers. They've opened up an 11-point lead.
The coach, the awareness of Rondo, a true point guard, sees the mismatch, slows it out, pulls it out, and then makes the play to Davis and allows everything else to happen.
Dragic tries to answer that one off, tipped and taken by Moore.
Play I'm talking about. Rondo has the ball, pulls it out, sees the mismatch, gets everybody out of the way. It's a setup, gets Anthony Davis the basketball. Now Davis, your responsibility is to make a play. If a double team comes, get rid of the rock. Hands it off to Morris, knocks down the long ball. That's quality offense.
Butler. Adebayo tries to save it, but knocked it out of bounds. And Lakers will get it back. Lakers shooting 56% from the field. Iguodala to Butler. Butler layup is good. Jimmy Butler, the leading scorer with 14. Danny Green tries again. Danny Green hits another three-pointer. 11 threes already for the LA Lakers.
Coach, this is not the same Heat zone that we saw. That's one pass and a wide open shot to a shooter.
Count the basket on the foul.
Here's what I'm talking about. This is a zone, but it's one pass to a shooter. We saw so much more activity.
Successful. James spins inside, an easy path to the basket.
And you saw that's what Boston did against the Miami zone with a head of steam going to the rim.
Adebayo misses the jumper. Tyler Hero back to Adebayo. Gets inside, floats it up, and a blocking foul. Now 7 points, 3 boards for Adebayo. Clock down to 7. Tyler Hero off the dribble. Kuzma's on him. Adebayo has to launch it, nearly banks it in. Well, the rebound goes to Caldwell Pope.
But this Laker team is outstanding defensively. They're a terrific possession.
James falls, keeps his dribble alive, gets the pass off, stolen by Butler. Butler back to Crowder. Ball deflected, now picked up, knocked away. James got his hands on it. Green saves it, nearly throws it away. Both players dive on the floor.
A minute 36 left.
So Iguodala and Crowder are their 2 biggest players out there. Ball deflected, still loose. Butler comes up with it. Nice steal from Caldwell Pope. He's a little shaken up and slow to come up the floor. James up top to Kuzma. Fakes, drives, gets inside, finds Davis for the slam. Anthony Davis, 16 points. And this is the largest lead of the half for the Lakers.
Great read by Kuzma.
Yeah, and really the Heat have no interior basket protection right now.
It's been a 26-point turnaround. Miami had the 13-point lead earlier, and the Lakers have turned it on, shooting a 57% from the field with 11 three-pointers. James in the paint, stops left-handed, bank shot won't go, gets his own rebound, head fake, powers up, banker won't go, but he's fouled. And some words exchanged as James will head to the free throw line.
You know, in the past, last year, Kuzma was just thinking score all the time. Now he's become a much better playmaker and unselfish on the basketball floor. Drives the lane, the defense collapse. You've done your job. Get rid of the basketball, drops it off to Davis. He does.
Last year, the Lakers missed it, certainly after a great game in the clincher against Denver. Had 36 points, 16 rebounds. Butler stops and lost it and grabs his left leg. Jimmy Butler is down and in pain. Inside pass, Davis throws it down. To not have a foul to give. Shot clock is off. Tyler Hero pulls up. Elbow jumper is short. James gets it. James ahead to Kuzma, but he won't get it off in time. And that ends a terrific second quarter. What was the key reason why the Lakers turned it around so well?
The bench. Frank Vogel went to his bench, and they did not disappoint.
Meanwhile, Jimmy Butler didn't disappoint there. Nice
65 points when he's 2 for 6 and only gets 6 points. It's an incredible feat.
And it's an incredible feat for the Lakers. But if I'm Eric Spoelstra, I gotta tell we have to win that battle. When we have that opportunity, we have to capitalize.
Davis had a terrific first half with 18 points. James is going to try a long three-pointer, knocks it down. He's 2 for 2 from downtown. LeBron James.
And the Lakers go back as Hero starts the second half. Rough first half. Their plus minus. Heroes was minus 30 and Iguodala's was minus 29.
That's hard to do in a half. James gets inside, draws another foul.
The 3 in the first half.
James goes 1 for 2. Just got word Goran Dragic has a left foot injury and right now is doubtful to return. Crowder misses. Dwight Howard rips down the rebound.
Puts a thin roster.
Dragic has been their leading scorer. Davis stumbles, but somehow it gets his way to Danny Green, and Danny Green hits another, his third three-pointer. The Lakers are absolutely on fire from downtown. 13 of 19, and the lead is ballooned to 21. Butler finds Bam Adebayo. Butler gets past Howard, now kicks it out. Crowder's going to get another look. And Crowder, as the shot clock expires.
Very few teams keep moving, keep cutting, keep passing, and have patience late in the shot clock. Great find by Jimmy Butler.
Butler's fifth assist. James drives down, kicks it out. Davis with the three-pointer. Dwight Howard, the offensive rebound. Back to Davis. And Davis is fouled by Crowder.
Dreaming and dreaming big. When you look at Frank Vogel and Eric Spoelstra
with the Lakers, 9th year as a head coach in the NBA. And you're right, Mark.
It's quite possible that Eric Spoelstra spends his whole NBA career with one team. He might work for 50 years in the NBA, and it could all be with the Miami Heat.
That would be absolutely incredible. Davis, second and third efforts, and Anthony Davis wanted a foul as he overpowers the Heat. And right now, the Lakers pouring it on. It's a 22-point lead and 22 points for Anthony Davis.
Just too small. And Davis too tall and too talented. Pursuing the basketball, outworking everybody, and enjoying it with enthusiasm.
Points, the most steals. He's moving up very quickly on assists. And this is his 255th playoff game. 255. Jimmy Butler, a contested shot, rattles out, and Dwight Howard the rebound.
And you can make the case, as crazy as it sounds, that we have taken LeBron James and his greatness for granted.
The stands,
The great Robin Roberts, one of the most beloved people in our industry.
Absolutely.
Lakers by 24, Lakers by 26. Anthony Davis has 24, and Eric Spoelstra right now needs another timeout. An avalanche here from the Lakers in game one, dominating. Just over 4 minutes gone by here in the third quarter. Lakers a 26-point lead.
Could be where he got the injury. Now, I saw Goran come out of the Heat locker room, appeared to be going toward the court for the second half, but he was with a Heat staffer. They were on the phone with someone. They stood there for a little bit before you get to the actual court area and then walk back to the locker room. And again, he is doubtful to return, Mike.
That's a huge blow for them as Caldwell Pope misses but gets fouled on the three-point attempt. Has checked in for him.
It's not the Heat way.
Dunn had a great regular season, made all rookie first team, but then he tested positive for the virus, so he missed time there. Obviously, in many ways understandable with getting sick as Adebayo draws the foul in game 4 against the Celtics. 7 rebounds. Anthony Davis has had his way. Sets, fires, and hits. 26 for Anthony Davis. Third. Adebayo just can't get it to fall. James with his 9th rebound, pushing the ball. Bounce pass inside. Davis again, the slam. Good look from Dwight Howard. And the Lakers are having their way, and Adebayo in some real discomfort.